Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Sapna Dadwal. I'm working as a professor in the St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management. Today, this will be my second lecture of business law. The business law is a subject of BBA 4th semester. The topic I'm going to cover today are definitions of offer, proposal, how offer is made, essential element of valid offer, classification of offer, lapse of an offer. I am starting with the first topic, definition of offer and proposal. According to Indian Contract Act 1872, a proposal is defined in section 2A as when person will signify to another person his willingness to do or not to do something with a view to obtain the assent of such person, he is said to make a proposal or an offer. From this definition, the following features can we make out of an offer. The first feature is offer by a person is an expression of willingness to do something or to refrain from doing something. The second feature of a offer is, the definition of offer is, the word person implies both natural persons and the artificial persons such as a company. The third feature is the offer is made to another person with a view to seek his positive response in terms of his assent or acceptance. In simple words, it can be understood as when a person shows his willingness, eagerness to do or deny from doing anything is called or is said to make a proposal. The next topic is how an offer is made. The offer can be made, an offer to an agreement can be made by two ways. The first one is express offer, the second one is implied offer. Express offer is an offer can be made by either by words or by conduct. By words means it may be written or oral. The written offer can be made by letters, telegrams, telex messages, advertisements, etc. And the oral offer can be made either by person over telephone. Now, the second one, in express offer, the second type of offer is by conduct. The offer may be made by positive acts or signs, so that the person acting or making sign means to say or convey that he is offering, he is making an offer. For example, A proposes by a letter to sell a house to B for a certain price, and B replies and gives his acceptance by a letter to A for that particular price. This is a express offer by words. Now, the second example is A proposes over telephone to sell a house to B at a certain price, and B definitely replies on telephone and agrees to that offer on a telephone for that particular amount. This is a offer. This is a offer. Oral offer, which is made by telephone. Now, the second type of an offer is implied offer, or it may be called as by omission. An offer which is made through conduct or from the circumstances of the case is called as implied offer. For example, A offers not to file suit against B if the latter pays him outstanding amount. This is an implied offer. The second example of implied offer is A owns a motorboat for taking people from Mumbai to Goa. The boat is in the water at the gateway of India. This is an offer by conduct to take passengers from Mumbai to Goa. So, he need not to speak or call for passengers. The very fact that he is standing on the gateway of India in the water is a implied offer for the passengers. The next topic is essential elements of valid offer. The following are the essential elements of valid offer. The first one is offer must be capable of creating a legal relationship. The second one is certain. Offer must be certain, definite and not vague. Then expressed, offer may be expressed or implied. Then offer must be distinct from invitation to offer. Then next is offer can be specific or general. Then offer must be communicated to the offeree. Next is offer must be made with a view to obtain the consent of offeree. And the last one is offer may be conditional, and offer may attach some conditions and terms with the offer. I am starting with first. Offer must be capable of creating a relationship. Yes, if the offer does not intend to give rise to legal consequences, it is not a valid offer in the eyes of law. For example, an offer to a friend for a dinner at the offerer's house or offerer's place is an offer to one's is an offer, but it cannot create a legal binding or legal relation between offerer and offeree. So, this is not a valid offer. The second one is offer must be certain, definite and not vague. If the terms of an offer were vague or indefinite, its acceptance cannot create any contractual relationship. If agreement contains machinery for ascertaining a vague term, the agreement is not void on the ground of its being vague. For example, A offers to sell 100 quintals of oil. There is nothing about the oil, which type of oil or which kind of oil he is intending to sell it to B. So, the offer is not capable of being accepted as it is not certain. Now, the third essential is offer must be expressed or implied. An offer may be made either by words or conduct. An offer which is expressed by words, spoken or written is called as express offer, and the one which is made by conduct is called as implied offer. Example, M says to N that he is willing to sell his motorcycle to him for rupees 20,000. It is expressed offer. Then offer must distinguish from invitation to offer. Yes, an offer must distinguish from an invitation to offer. In case of an invitation to offer, the person making an invitation to others to make an offer to him. For example, A advertised to sell his house. B, C, D offers to purchase the house at a certain price. A refuses to accept all the offers. A can do so because by giving advertising or by issuing advertising by A is an invitation to offer. It is not an offer. So, A can accept or A can cancel those offers. Now, fifth is offer may be specific or general. Yes, an offer is said to be specific when it is made to definite persons or person. Such an offer can be accepted by only those persons or person to whom it is made, and a general offer on the other hand is one which is made to the world at large or public in general and may be accepted by any person who fulfills the requisite conditions. For example, M makes an offer to N to sell his bicycle for 200 rupees. This is a specific offer and N alone can accept it. Now, sixth condition, offer must be communicated to the offerer. Yes, an offer to be complete must be communicated to the person to whom it is made. Unless an offer is communicated, there is no acceptance by it. An acceptance of an offer in ignorance of the offer is no acceptance and does not create any legal right on the acceptor. For example, A without knowing that a reward has been offered for the arrest of a particular criminal catches a criminal and gives information to the superintendent of police. A cannot recover the reward as he cannot be said to have accepted the offer when he was not aware of this offer. The next essential element of an offer is offer must be made with the view to obtaining the consent of the offeree. An offer is effective only when it is communicated to the offeree, and until the offer is made known to offeree, there can be no acceptance and no contract. Doing anything in ignorance of the offer can never be treated as its valid acceptance. The next point is offer may be conditional. Yes, an offerer may attach terms and conditions to the offer he makes. He may even prescribe the mode of acceptance. The offeree will have to accept all the terms of the offer. There is no contract unless all the terms of the offer and other conditions are not accepted in a prescribed mode. And now the next topic is classification of offer. The offer can be classified into 5 categories. The first classification for first category is general offer. A general offer is one that is made to the public at large. It is not made to any specified or to any specific person or persons. So, any member of the public can accept the offer and be entitled to the reward or consideration. Now, the second classification is specific offer. A specific offer, on the other hand, is only made to specific persons or parties, and so only they can accept the said offer or proposal. They are also sometimes known as special offerers. Example, A offers to sell his horse to B for rupees 5,000. Then only B can accept such an offer because it is specific, it is made specific to him only. Now, the next classification is cross offer. In certain circumstances, two parties can make a cross offer. So, when two parties exchange identical offers in ignorance at the time of each other's offer, the offer is called as cross offers. However, such cross offers will not amount to acceptance of the offer in either case. For example, both A and B send letters to each other offering to sell and buy A's horse for rupees 5,000. This is a cross offer, but it will be considered as acceptable for either of them. The next is standing, open or continuing offer. An offer which is allowed to remain open for acceptance over a period of time is known as a standing, open or continuing offer. Tender for supply of good is a kind of standing offer. The last classification is counteroffer. So, when the offeree offers to qualified acceptance of the offer subject to modification and variations in the terms of original offer, he is said to have made a counteroffer. Counteroffer amounts to rejection of the original offer. So, when offeree offered to qualified acceptance of the offer subject to modification in terms of original offer, the first offer automatically get rejected. Now, next topic is lapse of an offer. Offer get lapsed. Offer may get lapsed or may comes to an end in many ways. The reasons in many ways, these ways are: the first one is by revocation, second is by lapse of time, then by death or insanity of the offerer or offeree, then by failure to accept conditions, then by counter offer, by not accepting in prescribed mode, or by rejection of offer by offeree or by subsequent illegality or destruction of subject matter of the offer. So, I am starting with first point by revocation. An offer lapses if the offerer revokes the offer before its acceptance by the offeree. According to section 5 of the Indian Contract Act, a proposal may be revoked at any time before the communication of acceptance is complete as against the proposer, but not afterwards. For example, X of Agra offers by a letter dated 1st January sent by post to sell his car to Y of Delhi for rupees 2 lakh. Y accept the offer on 7th January at 1 p.m. by a letter sent by post. Here X may revoke his offer at any time before 1 p.m. on 7th January, but not afterwards. The second reason or second way when offer may lapse is by lapse of time. An offer lapses if it is not accepted within fixed time or within the prescribed time or within the reasonable time. For example, an offer to buy shares of company was made in June, but the acceptance was communicated in November. It was held that offer to buy share had lapsed because it was not accepted within a reasonable time. The third reason is by death or insanity of the offerer or offeree. An offer lapses by the death or insanity of the offerer if the fact of his death or insanity comes to knowledge of the acceptor before he makes his acceptance. In other words, if the offer is accepted in ignorance of the death or insanity of the offerer, this will be a valid contract. Next point is by failure to accept conditions of the offer. An offer gets lapsed if it is accepted without fulfilling conditions of the offer. For example, X offered to sell his car to Y for 1 lakh subject to the condition that Y should pay an advance of rupees 20,000 before a certain date. Y fails to do that, then offer automatically get rejected. The next one is by counteroffer. An offer lapses if the counteroffer is made because a counteroffer amounts to rejection of the original offer. Counter means making a fresh offer instead of accepting the original offer. For example, X offered to sell his car to Y for 2 lakh rupees. Y said that he would buy it for 2 lakh. Y said that he would buy it for 1,90,000 rupees. X refuses to sell the car for 1,90,000 rupees. Subsequently, Y offered to buy the car for 2 lakh rupees. Here, Y's offer to buy for 190 is a counter offer which terminates the original offer. Then by not next reason is by not accepting in prescribed mode. Yes, an offer, if it is not accepted in specific manner or in prescribed mode, it may get lapsed. For example, X offered to sell his car to Y for 1 lakh and wrote to Y, send your acceptance by telegram. Y sent acceptance by an ordinary letter. X can reject such acceptance. Then next is by rejection of offer by offeree. An offer lapses if it is rejected by the offeree. An offer is said to be rejected if the offeree expressly reject it or accept it subject to certain conditions. It may be noted that once an offer is rejected, it cannot be revived subsequently. The last point is by subsequent illegality or destruction of subject matter of the offer. An offer lapses if it becomes illegal or the subject matter is destroyed before its acceptance by the offeree. For example, Mr. A of Gurugram offered to sell his car to Mr. B for 2,50,000 rupees. If before the acceptance of the offer, car is destroyed by fire, the offer by Mr. A automatically comes to an end. Thank you. These are the questions of this this particular video lecture. These are the important questions. Students, you are requested to contact me if you have any queries. Thank you.